Okay, everybody's going nuts. Everybody is complaining, bitching, or whatever, and whining, and people go see a psychologist or people go see a psychiatrist. Me, I think there's one person that could calm me down. Maybe. We're gonna talk, there's issues, and maybe this person can calm me down. How you doing, sir?
Well, Charles, I'm doing all right, but you're right. There are a lot of people that are anxious and tired of COVID, and I'm one of them.
And this is the first time that we ever chatted this way, so the interview, the interview won't last long.
No.
Breakdown in communication. Oh, I can't hear you, Charles. Bye-bye. Charles, don't give him no idea. Okay. By the way, did Steve Murphy interview you yet?
Yes, he did.
He did?
Last week.
Was he worse than he was before, or now he doesn't work there anymore?
Oh, no, he was the same.
The same? Straightforward? Yeah. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
One question that all New Brunswickers want to know. And I'm going to ask you, and you give me a straightforward answer. Did Joe Biden win the election?
Yes, all accounts he did, yes.
Why?
Okay, is that it?
You're ready to press that button. Huh? Okay. Yeah, it's not going to take long. Oh, my God. No, but what does it say about us as a society in a democratic system if we say the election was rigged, it was rigged? I mean, where are we?
Well, I guess, the society today is not accepting, really, of a lot of things. And it's always easy to find fault. And I guess nowhere, Charles, do you feel that more than in this office, in this role that I'm in. And, I worked with so many people through this that have worked really, really hard, put all kinds of hours and effort, including myself, but a team that's been endlessly trying to do our best in this pandemic. But it's sometimes just never enough, and I guess that's the reality of the job, and I think it's a reality of public sentiment is everybody wants more, and everybody thinks they can do better, and there's always lots of critics.
Yeah, have you received any death threats?
No, I haven't. Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
No, I just heard about an hour ago that Dorothy Shepherd received some nasty email.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of those, and that's most unfortunate, Charles. We can't let our society get to that level, and yes, she did receive some emails that were very, let's just say, not acceptable in today's world in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, when you come to a point that you compare the vaccine to the Holocaust, there's something wrong.
Oh, yeah. There's something desperately wrong, in the situation that we try to protect everyone, but there's always people that aren't happy, and yeah, it's quite surprising, really, what determination there is within the group and how visceral it can become.
What about test kits? How come they say that New Brunswick have the least test kits in Canada? Is that true?
Well, I know that we are handing them out. We've got lots from the federal government, and they're readily accessible. And now's the time that we are using them more, and so we're handing out more. But I don't know that that's true because they're accessible to everyone who wants them.
Mr. Premier, it's on social media. It must be true.
Well, I know I can't argue with that, but I guess if someone can't find it on our website where to get them, that's a problem. And I would endeavor to correct that and check it, and I'll check that out.
Who pays for it? Is it provincial or federal?
At this point, they're supplied by the federal government, so I do believe they're paid federally, but I am not 100% sure of that. But regardless, because our goal was just to get them. But I know the vaccines and I believe the rapid tests are federally supplied.
Laura Brown just posted there's a huge lineup at Exhibition Ground for the test kits.
Yeah, probably so, and I'm hoping there's a huge lineup for vaccinations as well. because that's got to be key over this next few weeks.
Listen, when you guys were dancing like puppeteer there, I know you wish you could forget that. Why did you? Go ahead.
It was a happy day.
I wasn't there. That's why.
Well, that probably helped, but I I missed you, Charles.
I'm sure. Watch it. Is it cloudy outside? No. Okay, because lightning will hit you. No. Who really reached a decision that New Brunswick was open for business?
Charles, we made that decision the same way we made every decision leading up to that. We had a report. Public health did an analysis of our situation. At the time we didn't have really any cases. We had nobody in the hospital. The focus was 75% vaccination level would give us herd immunity. We were even told mid-July rather, that the 70% would be fine, but we stuck with 75. But given the fact that 70 appeared to be fine, we said, well, okay, well, if we open now, this is 1st of August, people will have some summer left, and we'll be able to get the vaccination levels up over the next few weeks. So, all factors where people were tired of COVID, and we were having a hard time to justify an emergency order because conditions were really good. And we thought we had herd immunity established, or we certainly would within a couple of weeks. Well, it turns out 70%, 75%, it wasn't good enough. We needed 90, and now even more so, people are saying, I'm vaccinated, what more do I need? Well, now we got to keep the vaccinations at their peak, so we need to get boosted.
I know you don't like this, but a lot of people say the same thing. I'm going to ask you, did Irving play a role in None?
None.
And you're getting sick and tired of you being compared to the Irvings and the Irvings and the Irvings. Does it start getting on your nerves?
Well, if I let everything get on my nerves that I'm tired of hearing, I'd be in bad shape, wouldn't I? Because it's quite, there's always those that'll bring back some element. And like your point, about the Brunswick Day, it was a happy day in our province. And people were really excited. We've done very well. And, we've been, even though we've had these outbreaks and it's unfortunate deaths this fall, they've been under control. And the thing through it all, I say under control because I'm pointing to hospitals now. Our hospitals have always managed the healthcare system to deal with our situation from the very beginning. And they have all through these cases that, we have hundreds of cases averaging a day, mostly kids, 60, 70% are kids. The hospitalizations have stayed at about 40, with ICU around 12 to 15, and those on ventilators in around 6 or 7.
I'm letting him talk, Nicole. I'm letting him talk, so we're going good. Long answers, but I'm not cutting you off.
Right,
no problem. We are doing good. You have these news conference with update. Like I told you there, these news conference, they really help you. They showed the what they call it again? Oh yeah, the human side of you. You show some emotion when this all started and all that. But is it maybe these news conference now, this always the same old people, Dorothy Shepherd, the doctor, and you, and is it always the same thing that people maybe are ignoring you?
Well, I think, Charles, people have got to a point that we've COVIDed long enough. It's been 2 years now, and it's like, I've got my vaccine. What more do you want? I want to get on with my life, and that's why the balance between how much can you actually close down and people actually listen, because let's face it, I mean, how do you enforce this in any real terms? And we've seen outbreaks where people that knew better, but got together anyway, and that's caused